What's up, YouTube? Today I got this 2005 Chrysler Town & Country with the V6 3.3 liter. I'm going to be showing you how to do a tune-up, plugs and wires. It's got arc and plug wires. I'm going to show you how to do this today the easy way. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so I continue to make videos like this to make your life easier. Let's get started. I've already got all my parts. Now on this car, it just uses regular copper core Champion. They're supposed to be replaced every 30,000 miles. And I'm using these Belden wires. They're pretty good. I've used them probably 20 years and I haven't had any issues with them. So just get you some medium grade wires. You got to get crazy with the wires. It's been tuned up at least once. I don't know these Super Max, never heard of those, but whatever. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pop off this first one. Now I'm going to be doing one at a time. That way we get everything right and we don't get the firing order off. It's just easier that way. Grab you a 5/8 spark plug socket. And the ratchet of your choice. Y'all know I use my electric ratchet. Ooh, those are nasty. They're wore out. Look at the tip right there, the electrode. Surprised it was running as good as it was. Start that booger by hand, a couple threads. Snug it up, pull your wire out, pull it off the coil. Let's take all our wires, line them up side by side. And just find the one that's the same length, which it looks like it's going to be this one right here. Alright, discard that. Pardon the mess, it's been a busy day. Pop that bad boy in. Push it over the coil till you feel it click. And secure it in the bracket, or the holder thingy right there. Now the second one. Yeah, that's okay, we're replacing them anyways. Pop that bad boy off. Now when that happens, if you have a really long spark plug socket, it'll fit over there, but if not, grab you a pair of needle nose pliers or equivalent. Just pop that piece off. That way you can get your socket over the spark plug. We use a longer one. Actually, it's faster this way. Now stress, do not do this the way I'm doing it. If you're a newbie, do it all by hand. Make sure the tip looks good. These come pre-gapped. Sometimes they get dropped and it'll bend that tip and it'll ground out and you'll have a misfire. Run that down slow. Just till it stops. Now I'm going to take my ratchet and snug it up. Alright, now let's find the wire that's closest to the length. Your aftermarket wires are always going to be a little bit different in length. Usually they're a little longer. But I found these Belden wires I use are pretty close. That looks pretty good to me right there. That guy. Get that out of your way so you don't get confused. Push it till you hear it click. You'll feel that click knowing it's seated. That one's coming apart too. why I always sell wires when I do a tune-up, because a lot of times that'll happen. Be careful not to hit those plugs. Now the back side, I'm not going to be able to get this gun back there. That's the fun side. I should have done that first and got it out of the way. And y'all ain't going to be able to really see what I'm doing back there, but it's all about feel. Make sure you hand start those plugs. Strip threads on cylinder heads makes for a really bad day. Weak. More like it, especially on that backside. You try to clean the threads up, it's pretty difficult to get back there with a tap. All right. What I do with that wire? Probably right in front of me. I don't see it, so we're going to assume it's this wire, shorter one, because it doesn't have far to travel. Pardon me, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I just thought I'd get one more video for y'all before I get off. All right, now to the backside, Batman. Now this is all about feel, so we're going to start with the very first one all the way over. Wish y'all could see what I'm doing. Same way on the front. Looks the same way on the back. Just twist it. Luckily that came off without the tip in the spark plug coming out. Or the wire, I mean. That little metal guy seats over the plug. It's a little bit harder to get those, needing those pliers back there, but I'm not going to jinx myself because I got 2 more cylinders. Alright. Now remember, these are at our angle. And these are angled to the right on the back side. Just put your spark plug socket over there. I'm going to add a little bit more extension to it. That way I can get a ratchet on it better without hitting up against stuff. You can see that. Break that bad boy loose. Ah, that's tight. All right, and now I think I can get my electric ratchet back there. I know it's not fair. Y'all doing this at home. But at least y'all have my video. Let's see how to do this. Alright. Of course, still in there. Well, stick the socket back on there because there's a couple threads still hanging on, I guess, for dear life. Come here, boy. Yeah, the valve covers are leaking a little bit back there. Stick that bad boy in there. Like I said, it's all about feel on the backside. Can't really see. Alright, I'm started. Might take y'all a minute, but I've done so many of these tune-ups over the years. I'm pretty quick at it. That's the name of the game. They make money. When you're out in the field doing this for a living, if you're working on flat rate or whatever, the quicker you are, the quicker you can move on to another car, make more money. Sorry if y'all hear my fan in the background, it's getting hot. I'm in Georgia, so it gets hot here pretty quick. Alright, snug that down, get that off of there. obviously it's going to be the longest one, more than likely. This guy right here. Best thing to do is take your middle finger and just feel for the tip. The tip. And once you find the tip, push the wire over it. So you feel it click. You'll know it has a certain feel to it. All right. Push it into this little seat right there. That way it don't rub nothing. Rub a hole in the wire and start arcing. All right, now to the middle one. Pull it out. All right. Come here. Losing my tools. I'm leaning over this car. On my stomach, cutting the oxygen off to my brain. Alright, now that we got it loose, I'm hoping y'all ain't picking up any wind noise from this fan. When I watch this video tonight, guess I'll find out before I post it for y'all. Alright, go ahead and reverse that. Even my mom having a hard time finding that middle one. Come here, baby. There it is. All right. Alright, that middle one's, if you look, it's right around the V, right where that stud comes through. The V right there on the intake. Alright, let's see if I can tighten it with my ratchet. A little snug. Pull that bad boy out. Reverse it. Okay. Pop that bad boy on. That one, pull that back off. Goes on the bottom right there. Plug that in first. That way you know how much length you have. Seat that bad boy. I'll put that on last. Alright, the last but not least. Okay, we already know what wire this is. All right. reverse that in case I need it. At least you don't have to pull the intake on this one, because the older models with the metal intake, you did. They were a booger. The intake set higher up. The alternator was in the way on the back side. Yeah, a lot more work on the older models. Thank God I don't see many of them anymore. These Chryslers, it ain't no Honda. This last one's kind of in a tight spot. Oh shit. Of course the spark plug fell on the floor, so hopefully it didn't get damaged. Way back there. Come here. You ain't getting away from me that easy. Nope, we're good. Thank God. Just warranted out the socket. Spark plug's already fallen out of it. Know what it is, but this last one always messes with me on these. There we go. Come on, baby, get in there. Alright. Jeez. Pop this extension out. Everything's wanting to fall. Spark plug's not wanting to start. Come on. Come on. What is the problem? I don't think the damn threads got damaged dropping it. Very rarely does that damage the threads. I'm gonna try putting it in there barehanded. There we go. I guess I just wouldn't hold my mouth right. Okay. Jeez. You'd think that'd be the easier one. Okay. Pretty sure it's tight enough, but it's always good to check. You don't want a spark plug popping out, because that can damage the cylinder. I've seen many a time spark plugs coming out and rip the threads right out with it. A little bit snug. Just a little quarter turn there. Alright. Push our wire back on. You might be asking, do I need to use dielectric grease? Because they do provide it sometimes with your wires. I never do. That's just me. You do what you want to do. Alright, that's seated. Let's put that one on. Push that one on. Nice and secured so they don't rub. Alright, we good. Now, Get all those tools out of the way. Start this bad boy up and make sure it's running smooth. Couple of your little snap throttles there. Check engine light was already on. It's got an evap code. Go figure, Chrysler with an evap code. Anyways, I hope this video has been informative. Y'all please check like down below. Please have a good day. Peace out, YouTube.